Scott Vaccaro here from Captain Lawrence Brewing Company, visiting with my friends from Gotbeer.com, and here to talk to you about some of my favorite beers from our brewery. So the first beer we're going to talk about today is our Freshchester Pale Ale. This is one of the first beers we brewed 9 years ago when we opened up, and as a home brewer, before being a professional brewer, pale ales and IPAs are what I like to drink, and that's what I brewed the most of. So this beer's flavor profile tends to go a little more hoppy. It is a beer that's brewed with domestic two-row, a little bit of English crystal malt, and then hopped with Columbus, Palisade, and Cascade hops. We add a lot of those hops on the way back end at the end of the boil, so we got a lot of aroma, a lot of flavor, and a moderate bitterness. So this is a beer, it really is a true session ale. It's 5.5% ABV. It's a beer you can really just sit down and enjoy a few of on a nice warm spring afternoon. The pale ale here is 40 IBUs, which is moderate range for an American-style pale ale. Not overly hopped, but definitely more on the hop flavor and hop aroma than the bitterness side. The next beer I'm going to talk about is our IPA. This IPA is actually a beer we only started brewing about 2.5 years ago. It's all about hop aroma, hop flavor, and hop bite, and we definitely succeeded in that one. So our IPA is clocking in at 6.5% ABV and right around 65 IBUs. So it's a good beer, some good hearty character to it, definitely a lot of good aroma, and it's a beer that stands up well to a range of foods. Anything from spicy Mexican style foods to some delicate seafood. It kind of brings a lot of flavors. You get a lot of citrus, you get a lot of tropical flavors, and then you get that nice bite from the hops to kind of reset your palate. So the next beer up is our Liquid Gold. This is a Belgian style ale that we've been brewing since day one. It incorporates an imported Belgian strain of yeast, which really adds a lot of character to the beer. This beer is really not much about the hops. The hops play in the background, the malt plays in the background. It's all about the yeast giving us these crazy, spicy, tropical notes, banana, clove, and all that stuff. So it's 6.5% ABV. It's only 15 or 16 IBUs, so really low on the hop scale. Really nice pale golden color, very effervescent, and it's a beer that really pairs well with seafood and any kind of maybe Indian dishes, anything that uses coriander or those kind of spices. It really works well with because it's got some of those complementary flavors in it. Alright, so the next beer up is our Sunblock, which is our spring-summer seasonal. So this beer clocks in at 35 IBUs, 5.5% ABV. This beer is kind of a unique hybrid as well. It's a wheat-based pale ale / IPA. It's about 5.5% ABV. 45% of the malt bill is actually malted wheat, so it does have that nice refreshing wheat-like character to it. And it is dry hopped with Sriracha Ace, so it's kind of a mishmash of a wheat beer, an American pale / IPA, and so it's got a lot of really unique character to it. The Sriracha gives it this coconutty, lemongrassy, just beautiful flavors of summer. It's like sitting on the beach drinking a beer every sip you take. All right, guys, thanks for listening to me talk about some of my favorite beers that we brew at Captain Lawrence Brewing. If you need more information on these beers, where to find them, and any other beers that we brew, please check out Gotbeer.com or CaptainLawrenceBrewing.com.